everybody. It's November 2nd, and well, I rebuilt the farm. It's completely different, a little more modern. The only thing is that, as much as these are the exact color as the Millennial Farmers sheds, it's still not correct, but we'll work with it. It does look very close. The interior really doesn't. That almost looks like a door at first, but when you look at just the doors and everything, the way they are, kind of in similar positions, these would be more on that side. And anyway, but right now we are using this as a machine shed, or their cold shed, and the reason why is because of the amount of space that's in there. And this is also a more like it as well. This is more also like a workshop as well. But they both do well. Both of them are sheds, so I gotta edit this. And I'm going to be explaining to you guys actually what we're doing. So this whole entire time, I decided to rebuild the farm. And even though they're also having hard times, it still was interesting to rebuild the farm. So pretty cool how I did that. Just a few edits and stuff, and that's pretty much how it came all together. So we pretty much, if this is all correct, which it's kind of looking like it's getting very close to, that I have to buy more machines. So I'm buying all new machines now. You see the grind system of what we have. I have a dealer coming out, and that'll be off camera, but we're filling up all these bins full of corn and soybeans. So a few of these are going to be with corn and soybeans. I'm also getting a semi. I'm demoing a semi with a conveyal truck, or trailer I should say, with seed and fertilizer that we'll put into these bins. So one of these will be seed, the other one will be fertilizer. Same thing over here, possibly. Otherwise I will just put in corn or soybeans. But everything looks pretty good. Opening up the sheds here, everything in there looks pretty good. So let's go ahead. I gotta call the dealer. I gotta see if there's any more machines. I got the combines here with the corn headers. So we have a John Deere S780. It has a big top. Hold on, I'm gonna hop in here, turn this on and unfold it for you guys. And it has the big top extension on it. So this holds about 500 bushels actually. The factory style is 400. I just gained an 100 or so. So it's pretty cool. This beautiful beast here is a 90s, it's an S650, which I'm replicating a 9650 that they used to have. They don't have anymore, but I still like these machines. And then we're kind of doing like a quick equipment tour. This one really doesn't need an introduction. You guys pretty much know this one. It's a S770, but if you look at it and represent it, it looks very darn close to a 9870. So like I said, no real introduction for that one. But yeah, we are going to get started. There's not really anything else that we have to do. We pretty much have everything done on the farm. The only thing that, like I said, that I have to do is get some more tractors, because all I have is just combines. I got the headers. I got 3 corn headers. I got a 30 foot, where is it? Right here. It's a 30 foot, 18-inch spacings. And I was really hoping to get 20 foot, but they didn't have one at the dealer, so I got one of these. This will help for the down corn, possibly later this year, next year. Got the big boy. I got this one actually with a corn header that actually went on the 612 chopping corn head, which is right over here. So S780 is going on this one, 9870 is going on the shorter corn header. Now I got this 740 FD header only because since I'm running both new and old equipment, I might as well have both their headers. So I have both 635F headers. One of them is right there. I had somebody drop that off for me, so we'll take that out of the field and put it here. And then I got this 740 FD header. Has a carry wind system on it, so it runs pretty nice. I haven't used it at all. Like I said, we're getting all brand new equipment after that tornado went through. So rebuilt the farm. Everything looks pretty good. A few of the grain bins I am still missing. You can see we went with the shorter bins. So I gotta get an auger for those, but this one holds a 5 million liters, so I don't really know. I can convert them probably like a million bushels, I'm guessing. So these don't hold much. These are about 350 350,000 bushels can fit in here. These are probably worth 100,000 each, and then these are yeah, same thing. But AGI built these two big ones with a working grain dryer and everything, so it's very close to the Malaya farmers, and then the West Steel grain bins as we put here. Now they do, if I can squeeze through here, we can open each top door, trap door manually. It has a pull chain, as you guys can see that line. That is the pull chain, but yeah, and then you can see this is what it is when it's closed. So even with these, I'm just hopping all over it, these actually open, but not with the chain. Can't really tell. That one opens like that. I think that opens as well. Let's see, so that's opened. That one's open. This one isn't opened, because I did that wrong probably. But main point is you can open these doors pretty much manually. And that. So I gotta run to the dealer, and yeah, we'll catch you guys later. This is pretty much all the equipment I just bought. Everything is looking pretty good. I'm thinking of using most of these equipment. This one I'm demoing actually. It's the brand new 9RX 20. I think it's a 2021, 2022 model, and it looks pretty good. So I decided to demo it and see how well it works. We do have a 570R. And then we also have a 9630, and then we also have two 9570s. So this is representing their new machine, and this is representing their old 90. This is like supposed to be their 9560 RT. So both very similar. Just one has the beacon, the other one looks more modern. 8370, which is representing their 8360. And an 8310 instead of because they don't have the 8270, so I went with the 8310. So pretty much replica, same equipment. I'm just missing one more, and that's their 8395 or 8295. But I don't think I'm gonna be getting that. But I'm gonna go ahead and hook these up with a few machines. I already talked to the dealer, so we got a planter for this upcoming spring. I got a grain cart for finishing up soybean harvest and corn harvest this year. Even though it's late, I'm still gonna do it. I got semi-trailers, semi-trucks. I got a few old semis. I got a few rippers. I got a few cultivators, harrows, discs, and a few other things, sprayer. So that's all coming, and then I got a few trucks with trailers, and they are gonna be heading to our farm. I don't know if that's gonna be a surprise another time, or possibly in this during this video. This will be a part 2 video, probably in one, so I'll probably just make this all in one video for you guys to keep the suspense with you guys, and not let you freak out about what's gonna happen next. It's up to you. If you don't want to know what's gonna happen next, you can pause halfway through this video or whenever it starts. If you do want to see the following, then continue on this video. But I can't say what it is. You guys will just have to wait until see tomorrow. But there's something on our farm. Something is coming onto our farm, and it's something to go with our grain bins. It's AGI in Westfield. So anyway, I gotta get these machines going. So I'll do that. Holy cow! This is my first time being in this big machine. All right, let's see. Let's see how well this works. So very unique. I get to mess around with this, so I can fold that anywhere I want it. So I can even have it like on an angle, and it's kind of wonky that way, but that's real life farming. Pretend like I dented it or something. These don't have it, I don't think, do they? No. So pretty cool. I am liking this very much. I'm gonna put that back there, and then I can just lower it. Oops, I already forgot the controls. Lower that back down. Very resist with a 9R and a 9RT and a Ripper. It just looks so good, so cool. And I'm pretty sure this is 19-foot wide, right? Yeah, it's 26 foot. It just looks so amazing to be running something like this. Oh no. Jeez. So the storm definitely came in. So I'm freezing out. You can see what the old shed used to be. We definitely plowed some, but yeah, it snowed pretty hard. But that being said, we have this seeder full of or that's empty, and needs to be full of seed this spring or next spring. We got seed in there, fertilizer in there. We got a whole bunch of stuff on the farm. But tillage is definitely gotta go. Well, it's somewhat late afternoon. Snow's melting on the roofs. I'll get an aerial view as the time is speeding up for it to start to stop snowing and me to do some tillage. You can see it's melting off the roof, which is pretty good. But I'm expecting like tonight heavy fall, and it's gonna freeze right back up again. These are what the old bin sites used to be. That is actually an issue on the map. Just a heads up there, because there should actually be snow also as well in here and in here, and that's only because that's where the old shed used to be. So that is definitely an issue. So anyway, that's about that. Well, I'm gonna run the 9R today, but aside from that, while I'm waiting for it to snow, I'm gonna show you guys actually something. So hold up, let me speed up time real quick, and then I'll get onto it. So the first thing is, this is the brand new 2410 chisel plow that got released today on the in-game mod hub by I think JD modding or JA modding. So congrats, and it is out. on the in-game mod hub. And I got the Seahawk sea tender right here. This is supposed to represent the air cart. The only thing I'm waiting for, once again, is that hitch. I always thought they had the hitch option, but they don't, so that's the only thing I'm waiting for. But the rest, you guys pretty much know, and it's snowing, so there's not really much other than that. It's gonna snow, and we'll get some snow till out. I got a quad track coming out, and a versatile coming out that'll be running on some rippers out in the field for the corn stalk, so excited for that. We'll see you guys. Well, they have arrived. Snow as well. It just started sprinkling a little, and then it poured all on top. But the good news is, I also forgot to mention that we have this lovely Mack Superliner truck that also came up by 82 Studios. So thank you for him, but look at that. We actually have a good looking truck that looks like a Kenworth, and these as well. So I don't know if you recognized, but these look very similar to what the Land Farmer has. So I'm very excited to run these. We're going to haul corn. I have everything set up at the co-op, so we're going to move corn here. We're not going to sell them really. We're contracting them, so they're being moved. So we have empty grains, and then hopefully by this summer we'll do the same thing. We'll drive a while, and then we'll sell it at a sell point that's very close here. The sell point that's here is actually not available, but there is a co-op here as well. That you could. There's two co-ops next to each other, and we're going to the one that's on the right. But anyway, that being said, I'm still recovering. Corn dryer pretty much works. This is all corn in here. Same thing throughout these, and then we got some soybeans that are sitting all the way back here. But mainly lots of corn. So we'll be hauling those in. But before we do any hauling, today's video is mainly doing some tillage. So I'm gonna get up in here. I'm making sure that the sound and everything is right. Yeah. We got new CB radios in all our equipment, which is good, and they are two-way, I believe. So, Jim, I'll head up with the deep bander and doing tillage on this field right here. See here. Alright, everything is looking pretty good on this one. Alright. Yep, everything in. Alrighty. Alright, so I think let me take a clip here, and weeds. I think those are weeds are growing. I don't know. I'll take a look later. Gotta jump out here and see, make sure the implements look pretty good. Things unfolding pretty nicely. Looks like I'm putting like an egg dress almost, but we're not. So there is some fertilizer in here, not much. So I am getting a skid steer, so that's why there's really not much in here in the tanks, but I should be running some. Alright. Now I switched over to my panel and till. See here, cruise control. Oh, it looks like soybeans was actually growing in there by accident. I'll come in here with the roller and then do tillage again. We're having some rocks in these fields. Not much, it seems like, though. Just in those areas. But it's pretty smooth overall. So It's not bad. I guess I'll give you guys your montage. So, I'm not gonna lie, that's some good animation right there. I gotta say, wow, they actually did a lot of work and effort into putting that. When you're doing tillage with snow, if you guys look real carefully, you can see there's small rocks. Some of them will be digged up, the other ones, like these big boulders. There's tons of rocks in this field. I am absolutely shocked. But the overall plowing and fertilization would be just about okay. What I'm going to do later after this is have a sprayer come with this field. I have another guy that's gonna come. There's a few fields I'm not gonna be plowing up. They're gonna spray dry fertilizer on and then do tillage. Probably, I don't know how well I'm gonna roll this. I'm gonna either probably cultivate this or roll it up and then do another set. But I'm probably this summer I'll spray either the solid fertilizer or maybe and have a neighbor cow manure it, and then it'll come up to being that color. But these rocks are unbelievable. There's just so many. Jim wanted me out in this field. It is snowy, it is freezing, it's January, so Happy New Year's. It is January and it's absolutely it's not even. Well, this is open and we actually may need to put seed in here, or I mean fertilizer in here, and just to apply, because there's just so many things that are going wrong. A heads up to that, I actually may buy a seeder and use this for a seeder, but at the moment it's used for deep banding, which in reality it really isn't. But at this point I don't think there's even a reason for this air cart. It looks nice. It's doing its job, but it's just, there's so much rocks in this field. I don't even think about tilling this field. I did roughly about 15 acres. Because that's about 10 acres, that's about 2. And I did this strip here, maybe not even. I might have done like 14 and a half, 15 acres. Because if that's 10, 2, it's 12, probably like 3 here. It's about 15, 60, yeah. So maybe 17 acres I pretty much did. And there's just rocks all over the field. There's not even that, it's not even doing that good of a job. I mean, worst comes to show, you scale this up, right? That's actually about an acre. Actually, that's an acre right there, probably. That pass. And then you got like this, I don't know, 5 acre piece here. You got this 10 acre stretch here. I'm thinking of 10 acres. And it's just not even that good. Aren't you kind of disappointed? Alright, let's get going. Hello, Jim? Yeah, it's not doing well. I'm frustrated right now. There's just so many, the sensors are going off. It's driving me nuts. It really is driving me nuts. I may actually have to. Yeah, it's just not doing anything. Oh, this thing is giving me all sorts of sensor things. Shush. Gosh. So, it's telling me row sense, which is actually for planting, and it's telling me there's something wrong. We hadn't even moved and they're already beeping at me. Alright, that's it. I'm going. Let's do it again. Just wait. It's going to do it again. Alright, alright, alright. I get it. Gosh. What is it now? Shush. We haven't even gone that far. And it's already giving me grief about how we are having row issues. Oh, I haven't even made it fully down the field yet. Alright, Jim, I think I'm good. Oh, man, Jim's not even here. Guess I better call Jim. At this point, I would probably rather, wait a minute, is that corn? You're kidding. There's corn in this field. At this point, I'll probably rather, probably would rather haul grain at the moment, haul corn to the, co-op instead of, doing this, because this is just a mess for me. Jim's actually on his way now. I called him earlier. He's on his way, but the problem is we're having so many row issues and sensors for planting and not for this. That's driving me insane. Actually, they're having issues about seeing fertilizer not being applicated. It's not in the car. We get it. We're empty, and it's just non-stop beeping. At the moment, I have it muted as the beeper, but it still is a problem that I would like to get fixed because it could mess us up in the in our spring, and it's something that we should take care of right away. That being said, though, I'm almost done finishing up this one headland of you know, a fall tillage, and this is what happens. So I'm going 9 miles an hour, and this is what's happening. So I'm not too excited about this. But Jim is on his way. Nate and Nate's here, and he doesn't seem too impressed. This is the adventure of being a millennial on the millennial farms. I am digging up a lot of that. You can see a lot of the snow off the ground where the grass is, just to make sure this is working. And it is. It's proven to me it is working. It's just not proven to me why it won't stop beeping at me. That's the only thing. I still remember I used to just plow like this with this kind of width. It would just be that wide. And now there's that extra wing to it on both sides. So actually looks pretty nice with this width. I'm getting used to it. Alright, there we go. Not gonna do any more. This is just insane. Call it a day. Well, folding it up. Jim's gonna take a look at it. I'm actually gonna detach that after it unfolds, or folds I should say. Detach it, bring the air cart on the farm, and leave this out in the field. It's just a mess. And then we'll take that. We'll take the Ripper out. I think we'll do that. Or at least do something other than that, because that just drives me nuts. Yeah, I'm thinking we can take this on the Ripper. The 2730, because the 2410 chisel, it's just making a mess. I'm actually gonna come over here. Yeah. That's what I thought so too. It just wasn't. It was getting in the dirt nicely, but look at how many rocks it's picking up. It digs in there, and there's just, because there's so many rocks right now, and not only that though, but like we're just, there's just sensor issues after sensor. It's not even worth it. Yeah. I'm not gonna take the disc. Actually unhooked the disc. I did. I'm actually thinking of just running this on the Ripper and going there. There is a cornfield I'm actually gonna do, yeah. Alright, well, he said let me do a try. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to do a try on that and seeing if this Ripper is going to work. I decided to come out here and see if the John Deere 2730 Ripper would work better than the 2410 chisel. Ripper and the chisel plow are both separate different things, I get that, but I want to see if I can do tillage, and I can with this one, so I am sticking with this one. This tractor has just barely enough horsepower to do it. Has overpowered it, actually. This tractor definitely has the power to do it. But it's actually overpowering, which is why I have it at a little bit of a slower speed. It tends to jolt it forward even more than I would like. But it is slicing up those residue from the canola and rolling it up as a nice seed bed for the following year. And if we look behind us, that's what we get. So, alright. So the worker is actually doing this, not me. I'm actually writing this. I'm actually driving it. But, I am driving it. But the worker, the GPS and everything is doing it. We are probably gonna do, I want to see how it operates, if it's gonna leave a little gap or what. Probably will. And there we go. Alright, so I'm gonna have a worker just do this, and we'll see you guys. The worker's doing that, do you know what they're doing for me? Not tillage. I'm heading over to the co-op. Hauling corn. Which tractor should it be? I got empty corn out for it. We'll go with this little guy. Oh no, it has its own little door for it. A little close. There we go. So we're gonna do the some of the beans here. Let's hop in here. Try it on. Okay. Filling that up. And I will now get my semi-truck and, which is right over here. There we go. Just redirecting this to make this a little bit more professional as I would have probably done it. There we go. And I'll probably would have moved this. Very good. Now we can just turn the turn signal on. Backed up. Okay. And we are indeed filling up a semi. So that's good. And I will haul that actually tomorrow. Tomorrow's the day I'll haul that thing in. We'll head down the road tomorrow, so I'll close the tarp. Pretty good. See how that worker's doing. He's actually done with that. Perfect. Okay. You gotta be kidding me. snowed. It did all that. It's the next day, next morning I should say. And we still have, I don't even know how many fields. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. We have roughly 24 out of 30 fields I own. Or 24 out of 25 fields I own, I should say. That needs to get tillage done. We have a heavy frost on there. Oh my gosh, this is still there. Alright, that's it. I'm getting a tractor. I'm getting in that field. We just gotta go. Before we know it's gonna be spring, we have to plant. It's just something we have to do, and I can't wait any longer, so I'm gonna get in the tractor. Thanks by Versatile for this demo. We really do appreciate this. Trust me, we do. And storm here. Hold on, I meant you to not get that. Get in our tillage equipment. We're trying to get tillage done as soon as possible, as fast as possible. But it's just a mess. So we're gonna get at it, and I'm gonna try and get this done. This is not fun, and it's, excuse me. You guys are gonna have to probably watch the next video. I'll probably make another video because this is just insane. I'm literally having to do tillage right now in the middle of January because of our soil. Alright, let's do it. Let's try this. Just get going at an angle. Just go. Just drop it and go. Please tell me this will work. Okay. We're getting somewhere. It's a small disc. We get it. But that's what I need. I just need to do some tillage. Alright. Good, that's done. That's out of the way. So I can just now go back and forth doing this. Probably do a headland or so. But at least I'm getting tillage done. And that's out of the way. Okay. Flipping out here. There's just so many things going on right now. We just need to get tillage done, that's all. It's really the main priority right now. The main goal. I mean, it's a new year. It's not 2016 anymore. It's 2017. And I'm like lost of words. I just need to get this done. Oh my gosh. Okay, there we go. Okay, I'm impressed again. Alright, I'm gonna get tillage done. Alright. I'm making my goals. Alright. I may actually be liking this better. So double tillage is definitely the way to go, I gotta say. Whew, lifesaver. So, this is like insane. This is just insane. I'm actually getting something done. And we haven't even been out here that long. And we're getting at it. We're just going. I'm impressed with it. Yes. It's doing what I needed it to do, what I asked it to do. So yes, it is exactly what we need. Is it something I'm worth purchasing? No. I gotta say though, this is a very similar replica of a Mendaka Storm vertical tillage. It is a disc tillage, vertical tillage tool. If you guys look at the discs, it's vertical. And we're going at a good 11 miles an hour, stubbling through this tough ground. And it's doing pretty good. I'm impressed. Could have done better? Maybe. But it's just, I gotta get this going. That's the only thing. Tillage has to keep going somehow. Alright. And back at it. Whew. I gotta say, this machine is a lot easier than I would have ever thought, but I still have a lot to go. I got a lot of fields to do. I don't know what I'm gonna do for planting. Good news is I lucked out with harvest. I got most of my fields out with harvest, but I didn't do tillage while harvesting like I should have. I could have done tillage a little bit earlier. After finishing harvest, and I didn't, and that's what delayed me. I got my crops out as soon as I could, and I focused more on my crops than I did on tillage. And this is the fallout. There's a even balance with crops, and this is one of the downsides of that. So you gotta find that balance between those. So if you don't do it, you were planning on doing it in the spring, well, this is your fallout for the harvest. So, it's not good. It's not a good thing to end with, but the good thing is we are going 11 miles an hour, and we are doing tillage, so I can't be mad at that. I mean, it could have been worse. It could have been snowing. Could have been going 2 miles an hour. So, I'm happy with that. It is a little bit small, but it is doing what I want it to do. This is a decent sized field. 24th. This is roughly 50 acres. That's about 50 acres of me doing tillage on. That is a lot. Whose idea was this again? I wish it wasn't mine. Get it. But I know you guys, you don't really want to sit through a long episode of me doing tillage and figuring this out. But I gotta say, it was a pleasure having a good harvest in 2016, so that was last year. I might have said 17 in harvest. Trust me, it was 16. Because it's 17 now, and I don't know. If you don't know, I'm playing along as series by series back then, similar to what the Land Farmer had, and also moving on to the future. I can't say for sure what I'm going to do, but I definitely started in the past when he roughly started YouTubing, and when I would have started farming, if I was in his place, what would it be like? This is a series on the Millennial Farmer. I built this farm and made it to where it would almost be identical to the one that was in 19 and what's on his farm, and also as to playing the series on 22 as to what it would be like. Also, to keep you guys entertained, if you guys don't already know, the Millennial Farmer had a tornado that went through and he's still trying to figure out how to plant or get planting by. I will say though, in addition to this, if you do like this series, make sure you guys subscribe, tell your friends. It turns out, according to YouTube, that 20, I'm pretty sure, I'm looking now, but only as of this month, here, just of this month, like 4 weeks, it's saying that only, yikes, 14.7% of you guys have subscribed this month in the last 28 days. Have subscribed. The people who have not subscribed is, in the last 28 days, as of recording this video, is 85.3%. That's as of now. So, you guys, that's sad. That shouldn't happen. That's not the purpose of me making these videos. The purpose of me making videos is to gain subscribers and to keep you guys entertained and making fun and roleplay series videos. Not to make videos because I don't want you guys to subscribe. I didn't do YouTube because I wanted 85% of my people who do subscribe to me do not subscribe. So, therefore, just subscribe and just tell your friends. It's not that hard. It really isn't. And for the people who have subscribed, thank you. People who haven't, shame on you. Because I give you guys a lot of advice on here, and you give me that in return. That's kind of sad. So, anyway, thank you guys for watching, for those who did subscribe. And if you didn't subscribe, make sure you do. If you haven't already, subscribe. Because, you know, there's 85% of you guys that are watching my videos that haven't. So just subscribe. Anyway, Luca, out. You're kidding me. It won't go down.